because I want to see how the Rebels guard does against the Gordo. Or, yeah, you can just Ega that as well. Because if he Rebels guards a Gordo, Gordos do a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's almost an entire meter, especially if it gets inhaled and shot back.
Yes.
But right off the bat, Omega Raider is going to be taking a quick lead. Some unfortunate circumstances below the ledge on the right-hand side. And honestly, this is the type of deficit that the DDD player does not want to sit in at all. DDD is combo food for Joker, and Joker's able to maneuver around a lot of DDD's admittedly respectable pressure.
Oh, and the Persona is up here, so now it's time to roll. And it's crazy, man. With Arsene, you really feel like a DLC character.
Yo, for real, honestly,
Smash 4 DLC feel.
All the money you pay for this character is right there in that Persona. Like, I want every TO to recognize that it was worth the investment when they see this thing hitting as hard as he does.
Oh, yeah. It's absolutely crazy. Okay, but Persona is down. Didn't get the stock, but he got quite a bit of damage here.
Yeah, and I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of that if this DDD knows the matchup well enough.
Oh,
but
man.
Forward smash lingers just a little too long for Falsitta's liking, and just like that, already down to his last stock without really doing much to threaten Omega Raider.
Yeah, and pretty much Joker's main way of killing without Arsene is going to be those smash attacks. Omega Raider with a very nice read, and the downward gun, such a great landing tool, but the up air, not enough to kill. Wow, and Joker is a pretty light character.
Yeah, but I feel like it's just a matter that with good DI, his slender figure actually helps him survive pretty well.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Even without Arsene, his recovery is nothing to scoff at. Movement with guns, and if you have your jump saved, Joker's coming back from damn near anything.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And man, Omega Raider still alive here, 169%. Can Falsitta get the stock? Wow.
It looks like it's a 3-stocking down, especially as we see Omega Raider trying to hunt around with guns, and he was charging some smash attack before he got inhaled.
Oh man, can Omega Raider get the edge guard? Yes, he can. The Arsene back air, such a powerful tool. And fun fact, Arsene hits from the top with that back air.
Yeah, so Joker's hitbox is fine. It's normal. It's actually a really good move.
Right.
Arsene's back air, it's farther than it looks, it's higher than it looks, and it's strong.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is too, if you get hit by either Joker or Arsene's back air, it's the same thing. So it's absolutely, it takes up such a big area, and it just like clamps into the same spot. So it's very, very hard to avoid. And that move's very, very quick, very, very strong. So good off stage.
And it seems right off the bat, Omega Raider taking off Yoshi's Story and Talented City. Fairly interesting. I feel like, you know, I guess taking Story away from Dedede is better than just having it for himself, because Joker does really well on Story, I've found. But it looks like Smashville is going to be the pick, and it makes a lot of sense. Dedede, even though he's pretty slow, Gordo and his aerials help him control the Soul platform really well.
Yeah. He probably just didn't want Yoshi's. I mean, small blast zones, yes, but on top of that, the slants by the edge definitely affects how Dedede is going to set up ledge trapping with the Gordo.
Right.
Any slants, the Gordos are going to not bounce straight up and down. And then Talented City, I'm actually kind of curious about Talented City because, you know, he does have that high ceiling with Talented City. He's going to be able to live very, very long. But we're going to be on Smashville here, the singular platform in the center.
Now, it's worth noting that this is also a solid stage for Joker, considering how well he can move around.
Yeah.
But if Falsitta plays a bit more of the range game, plays a lot of back air, forward tilt, it should be a good start for him, especially as he manages to take a fairly early lead.
What a reversal coming out from Falsitta. And man, it's just, he tried to get the downward gun to combo into the forward air, but didn't connect, and Falsitta was there with the optimal punish.
Now,
oh, man.
While downward gun is like a surprisingly degenerate option, to be perfectly honest with you, Dedede is one of the few characters in cast you do not want to do it against, because his up air is going to be able to reach through the gun's hitbox, and also he can maneuver himself with his multiple jumps around the box quicker than Joker can reposition himself, and you don't want to be eating a back air or forward air, especially that deep off stage.
Tries to get the down smash here, and Falsitta's still trying to make all the plays possible. There's a charge on that forward smash. Very nice, and safe punish with the Gordo. Oh, this shield pressure from the back air too. Very, very hard to deal with, but that dash attack, a very great burst option coming out from Joker.
You know, Korea, this is starting to look a lot like game one, but with a bit of a role reversal now. Falsitta getting an amazing lead as far as damage is concerned, and even at that, where he's losing stage control, it's not for long. He's causing Omega Raider to eat some pretty serious trades just so he can get a chance to swing.
Yeah, and we did see one Rebel, just one counter on that Gordo. Got him a decent amount of meter, but not quite enough for Arsene. He's almost going to get Arsene. That is the worst thing when you're playing Joker, when you're about to get Arsene and your stock gets jacked.
Man, actually got robbed.
Yeah. The Nair just killed him right off the top, man.
Bit of a weird interaction, but Omega Raider not out of it just yet. Finally taking that first stock away from Falsitta.
Oh, no.
Losing a stock at such a low percentage. All of a sudden, right back in the game with Omega Raider, especially as he starts out with Arsene.
Okay, this is like a series of unfortunate events here for Falsitta. He SDs at 0. Then a Rebels guard on the Gordo pretty much gives him an Arsene right when he spawns in. Like, you do not want to deal with that.
This is a tragedy in the making right now. Falsitta has got to be kicking himself over this, but...
All right, Arsene's down.
Yeah, he's not too defeated just yet.
So maybe even the timing of the Arsene wasn't as bad as we thought, because now he's not really going to have Arsene to kill Falsitta at this like 80 to 100%-ish. So it actually might be a blessing.
See, early Arsene only works out if you're confident in being able to kill off that down air, or if you could string someone along so that back air or forward air is killing early. Like, as far as damage is concerned, Joker doesn't struggle to get damage without Arsene, so it's sort of a moot point. Nonetheless, though, Falsitta trying to come off the ledge and eating a lot of damage for it.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, he's got the rage, the up air, not going to be quite it. But, oh, man, the up B, maybe almost, oh, you're mine. Almost taking him off the top.
Yeah, grappling hook's hitbox is kind of wonky. It could kill, but for Dedede, it's going to be like around 190, to be honest with you. So if it happens...
Yeah, Dedede's so heavy, and he's like a very fast faller as well. So him just dying off the top is very difficult. But he's sitting at 175%.
All right, I don't know why he went for Inhale, but that was so scary.
Because he might bring him in and like get hit by it.
Like, the win box is just a little bit larger than the actual grab, and...
Oh, I wonder if the jump actually killed him, because in Smash 4, hurt box shifting was a thing, and if you jump, you actually like jump out of hit stun. Dedede puffs himself bigger and like dies earlier.
It's not nearly as prevalent in Ultimate because hurt boxes are a lot more exact, or precise, I should say, as